Welcome back to the Post. A group of pickleball experts from Pickler Universe in North Texas just got back from competing in the Austria Pickleball Cup. World record holder, pickleball king, as I like to call him, Chong Kim was there. He joined the team as they were there. You didn't get to compete. You had kind of some issues that popped up, but you were there. You went on this whole crazy journey. So good to see you. And thank you for coming in to share all about this. Pickler Universe, for those that don't know, first of all, it is one of the world's largest pickleball facilities, and it's here in North Texas. You guys just keep growing and growing and growing.
Yes.
It's crazy.
You're 100% right. So Pickler Universe is actually opening up a second location very soon on DFW Airport grounds.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be bigger and better than the one that they have in Carrollton.
Oh,
and so world-class five-star restaurant is going to go in there as well.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, there you go. You heard it here. Let's talk about this trip to Austria. How did this all come about? I think pickleball and I don't think Austria, but apparently that's a thing.
Well, over in Europe, as you could imagine, pickleball is starting to grow. It's what I still call it's in their infancy stages. Like I think USA has pretty much captured pickleball in a large capacity. We've been playing it probably longer than most other countries have, and so we've grown really quickly here in the U.S. But Europe is starting to catch on. They have other sports that they like to play, padel and tennis, but pickleball, as you know, is starting to take over there as well.
Why do you think it's grown so fast here in the United States? I mean, I live in an apartment, but I see them being put in apartment complexes. I mean, I've seen a lot of pickleball courts popping up. Why do you think it's so popular?
It's the social aspect, number one, and it's the community of people. They genuinely care about other people that play. So you can be a beginner, have never played in your entire life. You can walk on a pickleball court, and the very first time, you're like best friends immediately. And it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what race you are. And that's why I love this sport so much, right? Like I'm a Korean dude with a Texas accent. It's a little awkward sometimes trying to fit in, as you could imagine.
You're such a personality. I just think about like going and playing pickleball in Austria, and there's these teams, as you guys described it as I was listening and doing a little research for this interview. There's teams from all different countries, and there's all these different languages that are being spoken. And I thought, well, that's going to be an issue. But I want you to hear from some of the teammates who competed, who were actually part of all this fun. Take a listen.
Riza met me, grabbed me, pulled me off the chair. I'm tired. She's talking to me like I understand every dang word she says. I don't understand a single word she's saying, but I call her the Hungarian beast. And apparently at one point in time she was a world champion track athlete there, but I had the best time playing with her. I didn't understand a dang word she said, but we ended up winning, and she was in hog heaven, I guess, a good way to put it.
Crazy, man. I mean, it's crazy how language is, it's hardly even a barrier at that point. You're just, you understand what you're doing. I mean, communication is so many things other than just verbal.
The other team was from Hungary. It was a bit challenging because they didn't know much English and we didn't know their language. So it was very interesting to see when we did the coin toss who was to serve, which it was them. We couldn't understand them, they couldn't understand us, but we had a blast playing with the different cultures.
There was a lot of hand language going on.
Yes.
Yeah. Little sign language here and there.
A lot of sign language going on, but a whole lot of fun. And you said something, I know when I was talking with you, but you said it's like pickleball can be a universal language.
Oh, it is. I call it our love language, right?
Yeah.
So we may not all speak the same language. I don't speak German. They speak German over there. But as soon as you get on that pickleball court, you don't have to say anything to each other. You tap paddles when you start. And you just go out there and you know what you're doing when you're playing pickleball. And when you're done, you tap paddles to finish off.
Is it easier? And I'm not trying to say it's easy. Is it easier because the court is smaller? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as big as a tennis court. Is it?
Well, let's be realistic here. We're playing with a kid's plastic wiffle ball, right? And so, and when some people take this sport too seriously, I always revert back to that. Like, we're playing with a kid's toy ball. like you got to kind of treat it that way also. You have to have the fun atmosphere. You can't treat this too seriously, even though there are pro players that
I was
play
about
this.
to say, you speaking right here, I mean, you're a good pickleball player. There are several people, and even in our area, I almost feel like we're kind of a hub for pickleball. We
Yes.
have some of the best pickleball players right here in North Texas, and that's crazy.
You're 100% correct about that. Some of the best talent comes out of Texas here in DFW. And a lot of it has to do with there's so many places that we have access to where we can play, whether it be outdoor parks where you can go play for free. And we have, I can't even count how many indoor facilities we have now.
Yeah. Is the fact that you were over in Austria doing this, does that prove that this is becoming a worldwide sport? And also, I know that there's talk of having some of those teams maybe come over here for a tournament, having some of those other countries host their own tournaments. Like, so you're all kind of working together to build this sport even more?
Yes, that is 100% correct. And so not only have I played in Austria, but I've played in China, I've played in South America, Costa Rica, Panama. So we've played all over the place. So this sport is growing like you wouldn't believe. And that is the idea is, hey, now that we've gone over there to play in Europe, come over here to the States. Let's make this an international thing where we bring Chinese players over here, we bring Austrian players over here, players on the PPA Europe tour, players on the PPA Asia tour. We want them coming here to the States and experience the high level of pickleball that we can offer.
Why do you think pickleball is not going away anytime soon?
It's a sport for everybody. It's not just for the pros. It's for the common person.
Because there's different levels, like,
Oh,
or because, like, usually if you're not good at it, you're probably not going to play.
Right. That's true.
Like, you try for a little bit, you know. So I'm curious as far as like I can go, and also like is it the same overseas too? Like, if I'm a beginner, am I gonna make sure I match up with beginners over there? Like, because you can stay at a beginner level, right? You don't have to go up.
100%. And
Okay.
just because you're a beginner doesn't mean you can't go out there and play with a pro. I mean, we can always adjust our gameplay so that everyone can play together and still have fun. Like, it's not one of those sports where you have to bang it as hard as you can at these beginners. And and we don't do that. Like, when we're out there playing and we find someone who maybe has just started, we want to make them feel welcome and invite them to the sport by, you throw them some easy balls and you let them continue to play so that they get comfortable with the sport. So it's a very, I don't know, it's just one of those sports where you can engage with other people and not have an issue with it. It's not always that serious.
So he's not going to laugh at us, Stephen, when we play.
Okay, we'll
That's
have
what
to
he's
meet him out there. We'll have to meet him out there one day.
You do play a lot of pickleball. I know in 2024 is when I started following you because you went and played pickleball in every single state. You made it your mission. You went through and you went to every state.
Yes.
What was that like? And were you exhausted when you were done?
I was pretty exhausted. I did all 50 states in, believe it or not, 44 days.
Wow.
I flew to Alaska and I flew to Hawaii, but the lower 48s, I actually drove in my Cybertruck, and that was before they had like full self-driving. So, but right around when I got to Colorado, the software update came, and so it drove me from Colorado to the rest of the state. So it was pretty amazing.
What state? Okay, we know Texas has a lot of good players and not having you pick and choose, but what other state or states have a really strong pickleball presence?
My opinion, Florida, Utah, Colorado. That's what I've experienced at least. And not to say that the other states aren't catching up, but they just have a very, very big pickleball community in those areas.
Could you see this sport becoming, I don't know, like at a college level? Like, I know we've got clubs for hockey, or we've got, we talk about scholarships. I know a lot of parents think about that too, or things like, could you see it going to that level? We've got tennis, we got golf, we got, like, could you see pickleball making it that big?
It definitely will. There are already clubs in colleges that have their own teams, so it's not an actual UIL sport yet.
Right.
But that will happen. Yeah, so they have their own club teams and they have their, coaches, and they go out and represent, whether it be Indiana University or Texas Tech or Texas A&M. Yes, they are there and they do compete against each other.
Wow.
It's growing, no doubt.
We got to get out there. Maybe,
Oh,
maybe
no.
we'll wait for the DFW airport one to be finished. and then I
When do
need
you
to
expect that
practice.
to happen? The Dallas, airport
I
location?
think projection right now is they plan to open up in October sometime. And
Really?
so,
Plenty of time to practice.
oh yeah, definitely.
I took one lesson and I was like, there's the kitchen and I don't want to get in it. That was all I knew. And then I was like, well, maybe I want to be in the kitchen. I don't know. It was a fun time though. I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for coming in and just letting us know more about Pickler Universe. I know that is somewhere where you guys do clinics, you do open play, you do lessons. Like if you want to learn, it's the perfect place to go just to try it out too, right?
Absolutely, it is. And coming up here really soon, August 7th through 9th, Major League Pickleball, the first round of the playoffs, will be at Pickler Universe in Carrollton.
Oh, wow.
And you'll have some of the top teams from Major League Pickleball playing there. So please come out and watch.
Really?
Yeah.
In our area, who's the best person? Who's the one to watch? Is there like an athlete that's
Yeah.
Is there a LeBron? Is there a
There
yeah,
Messi?
exactly.
There is a LeBron, and she's a female.
Ooh.
And it's
Ah,
Anna Lee Waters.
Wait, what is it?
Anna Lee Waters.
Anna Lee Watt. Where's she
Okay.
from?
Actually, I don't know where she's
but
originally.
she's very good.
I'm telling you, she's a firecracker, and I don't think she's lost in a very, very long time.
Ooh, looking for, when does that start again?
August 7th through 9th.
August 7th through 9th. Looking forward to it, Pickler Universe. Thank you so much. Really
You're welcome.
appreciate it.